short to Olga. Olga is under very strong stress, and when she laughs, that means that she feels very hard at this time. So it's not laughing for her. You understand? That's a very strong point in this film. You watched two movies, two documentaries about war, but again, what documentary is? There is one character in a Russian novel who says, war is not about who is stronger. The war is about who is smarter. The documentary is the same. We watch something about war, but we do not see the fightings, the bombing, the shellings, dead people on the streets. We do not see the corpses of children or wounded soldiers without legs, but we feel that something awful is happening around. So these two documentaries is about that. First is about children who lost their parents, and there is a lady, Mama Lida, who saved 25 young kids. She withdraws them from Donetsk, which is under shellings every day, and she brings them to Novocherkassk. It's a peaceful city, it's in Russia, and actually she saved 25 lives. And then her daughter returns to Donetsk and accepts 2 more children. And you can see how it happens. So 2 more kids will be alive. And the same, something similar is going on in the second movie. We see the wives. There are 4 couples, and only one is dead now. 3 are alive and continue to fight. As I know, the wives continue to help soldiers on the front line. They collect the aid, bring it to the truck, and so they continue exactly what you saw on the screen. That we tried to give you a food for thinking. This is the task of every documentary. 25 to 27 minutes. It's quite a long time, you understand. We are now, we all now are in the Facebook or in Telegram. We sometimes do not read the article until the end because we are very hurried. And when you sit and watch the documentary, our task is to keep your attention since during half an hour. It's a long period for today, for modern times. And if we succeed, so I think in this case the film is worked out. If you have any questions, I will try to answer on the.
So as we have Mr. Guz and the translator at the head table, I'd like all of you to present any questions if you all do have any. Both in English and Sinhala, any question in any language is accepted as that we can do the translation itself. The floor is now open.
If there is no questions, we can continue and watch the third film. It's absolutely different. It's not about a war. Sorry.
Ola found out only after she reached the position that her husband was gone, or she knew?
No. Her husband was gone before, but since he died, she decided to dedicate her life to helping military men on the front line. And they organized this aid, they collected the food, put it in the truck, and she arrived exactly on the position where her husband was. I would emphasize that maybe you paid attention when she was embraced. There was two trucks, and soldiers throw the boxes with food from one to another. That means they didn't let the wives to come to exactly to front line because it's very dangerous. When they arrived, military truck came, went from the positions 5 or 10 kilometers. They met the wives, took the aid and returned. Wives were not allowed to come to the front line. It's not safety. And maybe you paid attention that when Irina was given an interview, there was a sound of shells on the background. So it's very close to the war. And they're accustomed to hear the shells, the bombs, the bullets.
I saw that you are seeing real stories and real characters and your actors in your movie. Are they professional actors or people who found from are they people you are working with you or the professional actors?
They are not actors. They are all ordinary people. Absolutely all. When we involve actors in documentary, we make sometimes there is a work in the corner of the screen, reconstruction. That means that and it's clear that it's not true. It's like cinema or feature film.
First, I have been following our Novos or New Times before this, during the Soviet Union times. But I must congratulate the RTT news because every day I read RT news for my information. Now, for the documentaries that you are making, these are problems related to Russian society, right? Right. It's very, very thought-provoking. You are a team, or it's a government team, or collective, or how do you team up to come out with these ideas?
RT documentary, it's a department, and we are about 50 members, about 10 or 15 working crews. Actually, it's 3 men, author, director, and cameraman. And when we receive a task, a topic, we go to the location and we are trying to film a documentary, because in my experience, there was not a single film which was planned and fulfilled 100%. Everything goes wrong when you arrive to the location or to the other city. So you have to accept circumstances, and that's why the documentary is documentary, because it's absolutely what was happening. We just fixed it with the camera, and the art of documentaries of filmmaker is to wrap it in a movie paper, I don't know, movie cover, to demonstrate it as something
Something cinematic.
like a film, because you are dealing with parts of absolutely different scenes, images, and after that you like to see it in a one documentary, and when it's worked out, you feel satisfaction. The next film will be about Crimea. I will, first of all, my colleague Dmitry Krustalev will announce, will tell about this film, but I just add that I was in Crimea in 2014 when the Crimea returned to Russia, because before it was a part of Ukraine. In 2014, it becomes back Russian region, and since 2014 till 2024, during one decade, this peninsula had a very impressive changes. I would invite you to watch this film and to see what is Crimea nowadays.